Hello, and welcome to Bedtime Myths and Mysteries. Tonight we drift into a quiet world that hides in plain sight, a world that meets your eyes every morning but keeps its secrets locked away in polished silver and glass. Tonight's journey is all about mirrors, our oldest companions, our silent watchers, our hidden gateways to folklore and superstition. So lie back, let your breathing slow, and listen gently as we wander through the myths, legends, and forgotten fears that live within the reflective surface. Long before humans could shape glass into perfect sheets, nature offered us the first mirrors, pools of water, calm lakes, or polished stones that caught the sun's glow. Early humans would lean over these watery mirrors and see themselves looking back, but they believed they were seeing more than just an image. They believed they were glimpsing the soul, but if your reflection rippled, distorted, or vanished, it was an omen that something in your spirit was broken or about to break. To some ancient cultures, water held the spirit of life. To see your face in its still surface meant your soul was calm, your luck secure. The first crafted mirrors were humble polished obsidian, volcanic glass dark as midnight, shaped by hand and smoothed to a dull gleam. In them, they saw not only themselves but hints of the divine, shadows of spirits that might peer back. Thousands of years ago, in ancient Anatolia and Mesopotamia, people treasured these dark stones. Imagine an ancient priestess, alone in a torchlit temple. She lifts a disk of polished stone to her face. Shadows flicker. Her eyes meet her own, but somewhere in the darkness she wonders, is something else looking back? To this day, some cultures place mirrors by the front door to bounce away bad luck or wandering spirits. Centuries later, in Egypt, copper was hammered and polished until it gleamed bright enough to catch a clear reflection. These early mirrors were symbols of power and protection. Wealthy families buried polished copper mirrors with their dead, believing they would help guide the soul through the shadowy lands beyond life. Hieroglyphs carved into tomb walls show figures holding these shining discs to the sun, asking for renewal and rebirth. For the Egyptians, mirrors were amulets against evil, reflecting away the darkness that might creep into a household. In ancient Greece, the mirror found its place in story and tragedy alike. What begins as fascination can slip into obsession, drawing us deeper than we mean to go. You may know the tale of Narcissus, the youth of such beauty that he fell hopelessly in love with his own reflection in a pool of water. Day after day he knelt at the water's edge, gazing into his own eyes, unable to look away. He wasted away, transfixed by his own image until, as the myth says, he faded into the earth, replaced by a single white flower that bears his name to this day. Narcissus is more than a warning about vanity. His story reminds us that a reflection can trap the mind. The Romans expanded mirror making, casting sheets of polished metal, often silver or bronze, to create clearer images. They brought us one of the oldest superstitions we still whisper today, that breaking a mirror brings 7 years of bad luck. People spoke of reflections that could steal your soul if you stared too long or caught your image in a darkened room. Why 7? The Romans believed that the human soul renewed itself every 7 years. So if you damaged your reflection, you damaged your soul, and the bad luck would linger until your spirit healed. To protect themselves, people invented small rituals. They would bury broken shards under moonlight or grind the pieces to dust, hoping to break the curse. Across Europe, the superstition grew stronger over centuries. Outside the bedroom door, family members whisper, glancing at the covered glass, just to be sure. In medieval times, mirrors became luxuries, rare and costly. Owning one was a sign of wealth, but with that privilege came an ease. This fear gave rise to the custom of covering mirrors during times of death. In Victorian England, when someone died, every mirror in the house was draped with cloth. Families believed that a wandering spirit, confused in its final moments, might become trapped inside the glass, unable to move on. Imagine the hush of a Victorian home. At midnight, Heavy drapes cover every mirror. Candles flicker on the mantelpiece. Mirrors slip quietly into ghost stories around the world. Stand in a dark bathroom, light a single candle, and stare into the glass. Some say if you whisper the right name Bloody Mary 3 times, you might see her pale face appear behind you. Children dare each other to do it. Even adults feel their heart pound, as if deep down we know that a mirror can be more than just glass. In Japan, mirrors carry tales just as chilling, ancient beliefs tell of Kagami. Sacred mirrors that can hold spirits or curses within their polished surface. Some households pass down old mirrors for generations, believing that whatever they have seen they remember. A mirror in an old house may remember every argument, every betrayal, every tear shed before it, and sometimes late at night when the room is dark and your own reflection is little more than a suggestion, people say you can feel the memory looking back. Mirrors have also been tools of magic. Crystal balls are one form of sphere, reflecting everything around it, revealing the unseen. But many fortune tellers prefer the black mirror, a dark disk of obsidian or glass. John Dee, the royal magician of Queen Elizabeth I, famously used a black mirror force crying. He believed it was a window into angelic realms, a way to glimpse knowledge beyond human reach. Picture Dee alone in candlelight, eyes fixed on the dark surface, breath steady. Does he see his own face, or does something else gaze back at him, whispering secrets too strange for this world? Science explains away most of our mirror fears. A mirror is simple, a smooth surface coated with metal that reflects light. But our minds are not always simple. Stare long enough at your own eyes in a dimly lit room, and you may see your face warp or melt away. Psychologists call it the strange face illusion, your brain filling in gaps when your vision grows tired. Yet deep down it feels like proof that a mirror holds more than just your shape. It holds the possibility that something else might appear if you watch long enough. Mirrors appear in dreams too. Dream interpreters say that seeing yourself in a mirror can mean self-examination, facing your hidden truths, or glimpsing a future self you do not yet understand. Some people dream of a mirror that shows no reflection at all, a symbol that a part of you is lost or hidden. In folklore, some cultures believe that if you dream of a cracked mirror, it means betrayal, a lover's lie, a friend's false face, or even self-deception waiting to surface. Even our homes hold subtle mirror superstitions. In Feng Shui, mirrors are powerful tools. They bounce energy through a house, invite wealth, or deflect bad spirits. A mirror facing the front door is thought to push negative energy back outside. But a mirror facing your bed is often discouraged. Some believe it steals your soul while you sleep. Some say this is nonsense, yet many still cover bedroom mirrors at night just in case. In the modern world, mirrors have grown larger, clearer, and ever-present, but the old superstitions remain. Hollywood thrillers use mirrors for jump scares. Writers fill haunted houses with dusty glass, waiting to catch the hero's eye with a glimpse of something dreadful behind them. And we modern and rational still feel a prickle down the spine when a reflection moves in the corner of our eye. So tonight, as you settle under your blankets, think about the mirrors around you. Your bathroom mirror waiting in the dark, a hallway mirror that might catch a shape when you pass by, a black window at night holding your ghostly reflection just outside the glass. Remember that every mirror you've ever looked into still holds your face in some secret memory of light. Let your thoughts soften now. Breathe gently. Know that what you see in the glass is only part of you, a flicker of light and shadow. Beyond it, you remain unseen, untrapped, unchanged. Thank you for drifting through this world of reflections with me tonight, here on Bedtime Myths and Mysteries. May your dreams be peaceful, your soul undisturbed, and your reflection kind when morning comes. Good night.